Hey, what's up guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and I finally made it out to the Causeway Pier. Been down and out for several days because I pulled a muscle in my rib cage, which made it really difficult to do anything, but just getting here, and this gentleman is already hooked up. From what I understand, this was probably his 9th fish hookup already for the day, and he was on fire. So we'll go ahead and check this out real quick.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I got a line. I'ma call the whole team.
Alright, so one of the things that I did find out too, that I did not properly set up my microphone on this deal. It worked great at the shop when I put it on live. However, I didn't fully understand how to control the volume, so when I was messing with it, I actually lowered it down, and because of that, none of the voices got recorded. I'd been so excited to finally get, the ability to be able to talk into a microphone, whether I was on camera or not, or not. Well, what I mean is, a lot of times I walk away from the camera talking to other fishermen, helping them out with their gear, their tackle, or whatever, and there's a lot of great conversations that are held, but we miss so many because I'm so far away from the camera. Now, it's great audio when you're up close, but when you're far away, then you lose out on a lot, and that has been my biggest problem. But this is going to be another stepping stone for me, guys. And man, trust me, we had a lot of great conversations this day, and I was really excited, but I shot myself in the foot. But we'll go and get back to them landing this fish real quick. Alright guys, so this is pretty important too. Normally I try to cut out dead space, but this gave me the opportunity to show all the fishermen that were on the pier, because we did post a video short showing all the fishing rods that were out there, and some of the guys that don't know our channel or know what's going on are sitting there commenting, putting their 2 cents in, have basically saying the pier's over flooded with just me and or my team's rods, when in fact there's all these other fishermen that are out there, and several of them have chimed in and let them know, hey, it wasn't just his rods, it was everybody that was out there on the pier. You got to remember, here on Causeway Pier, it's a 3-rod limit, 3 rods per person while you're out there fishing, and if you have your kids, then you can have 6 or more, depending on how many are out there and stuff like that. So I was out there by myself. I only had my 3. them pretty much all day periodically, so we'll see what we can do here. and see what everybody's rocking. I know they were using sea lice, or they have been catching on sea lice, but you know, sometimes it changes from one day to the next, and or from the morning bite to the afternoon bite. So we're definitely gonna keep track of what's coming in, what's going out, and yeah, we'll definitely see. But as you can tell, there's still more places for rods to go in, and they'll slowly fill up. But we'll see how long I'm able to be out here on this trip. There he goes again. The man's on fire. That's pretty cool. Gotta say, I'm just glad something is going on, because we're out there sharing stories of testing, knowledge, reels, rods, and that is the beautiful thing about fishing with so many people when you're out on the pier, because there are so many levels of fishing that, you know, learning and trying to gain knowledge is one of the biggest things that I'm always about. No matter what level of fishing I'm at, there's something new for me to learn, to share, or to grow from. And when you're talking to all these guys that have been getting new rods, new lines, or getting stuff built and running into problems and or discovering something, it's pretty awesome to learn that and share it. So, you know, it's very nice. And this gentleman has definitely zeroed in on the fish, and you can tell it. The winds are rocking, guys. And I'm wishing that I had learned how to properly use that device that I just got added on there. But don't worry, it's coming. We're going to be getting some great footage. It's going to be our next level of growth for our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaways as well. So stay tuned. We are in it. And as you notice, it doesn't matter who's catching the fish. Everybody's willing to step up to give him a hand, whether it's holding the rods, helping him, you know, move around, or to land the fish. And for me, I would have, but I was on the camera at the time. So, still teamwork, guys. Yes, sir. It is turning out to be a very, very fisherman orientation fishing group. I'd say orientation because a lot of us are working together. You know, pretty much everybody. Let me correct myself on that. Everybody that's right here at the end is working together to help each other out, because we're not only dealing with high winds, we're dealing with current, we're dealing with fish swimming in and out of our gear once they do pick it up and stuff like that. And without everybody willing to help each other out, this many fishermen would not be able to go out there and have a good time fishing and doing what we're doing. So this gives you a better idea or a better view of what we have for the rods in this area. Normally when you cast out, if there's an open spot, you can put your rod there and stuff like that. Now if there isn't, then you got to collaborate with the fishermen to see if they're willing to move their rods, because you got to remember, when you come out here at a certain time and those spaces are already taken, there really is nowhere for them to move other than in those areas. And so that is something you got to pay attention to, guys, and working together with those guys that are there to be courteous. And right here you can start seeing the fish that is being pulled in right here is actually not on his line, it's over his line. Or so, yeah, it is on his line, but it's not his fish that he's catching. The gentleman that's about 12 rods to our left, the fish is taking him this way, so now we've got to work together to make the catch happen. 1, 2, to get it all untangled, so that way we can definitely ensure that we can land the fish without messing up everybody else's gear. This is part of being patient, guys. This is part of working the pier so that everybody can enjoy it, but also too, fishing with the proper gear so that way you know what you're kind of doing while you're out there is important. And if you don't know the pier or the conditions, it is your job and responsibility to talk to the other fishermen there and find out what you can do or what gear you need to upgrade to, so that way you can enjoy yourself while you're out there, because that's the biggest thing. And now we know fish are going to swim to the right, they're going to swim to the left because they're trying to get away from you. But that's just one part of the battle. The other part is controlling where your weight lands, and paying attention to what it's doing once it has landed in the water is very, very important for everybody to police their own, is the best way I can put that.